Well, a big development tonight in the case of the former Decatur police officer charged with killing Steve Perkins. Earlier today, a Morgan County judge denied Mac Bailey Marquette's request to have his upcoming immunity hearing and murder trial postponed. Marquette's lawyer asked for that postponement Friday while he awaits a ruling from the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals to have that judge removed from his case. In that appeals court motion, Marquette claims the judge had inappropriate conversations with both defense lawyers and prosecutors, and that the judge told a Decatur police lieutenant he did not plan to grant Marquette immunity because it could put his family in danger and cost him re-election. That appeals court has yet to rule on whether to remove that judge. Meanwhile, for the first time tonight, we are hearing his account of what happened the night he shot and killed Steve Perkins. WAAY 31 anchor Chris Tatum breaks it down.
Marquette's lawyer filed this motion with the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals last Friday. Its purpose to have Morgan County Judge Charles Elliott removed from his murder case over what Marquette calls several judicial ethics violations. But it's a section of this motion titled The Shooting that lays out new details never before reported. It says Marquette was on patrol early that morning, September 29th, 2023, when he got called as backup to a towing company in Decatur. He says a tow truck driver told him and other officers Perkins had threatened him with a gun earlier when he tried to repossess Perkins' vehicle. Says the driver requested a police escort back to Perkins' house so he could safely make that repossession. The document says Marquette, several officers, and a supervisor went with the driver, that they took various positions around Perkins' house, and that the driver was still in his truck when Perkins came outside, his arm extended, a Glock 9mm in plain view pointed at that driver. Marquette claims he was behind Perkins' about to be repossessed vehicle when he saw him point that gun. That's when he claims he yelled, identifying himself as a police officer, and ordered Perkins to drop the weapon. To be clear, former Decatur Police Chief Todd Pinion has said Marquette did not order Perkins to drop the weapon, but did order him to get on the ground. Either way, Marquette says Perkins then turned, pointed the gun at him, and that he fired his duty weapon to, as he put it, eliminate the deadly threat to himself, his fellow officers, and the tow truck driver. In all, Marquette fired 18 rounds that September morning. He is now charged with murder, but his lawyer, who specializes in police-involved shootings, says in this document that Marquette was within the law when he shot Perkins, and he says Marquette should not be, in his words, prosecuted for doing his job. With coverage you can count on, Chris Tatum, WAAY 31 News.
Well, right now, Marquette's immunity hearing is set for March 25th. His trial is set to start April 7th. We're working to learn just how soon the Alabama Appeals Court might rule on whether to remove the judge from this case.